You, you cannot open up. I can't grab you. Are you Terry?
Yeah.
Why would you check my son bag about some weed?
I didn't.
I'm Jada mama.
No, listen. It's a, come in. I'll show you. Okay? Okay, so listen, over the weekend some weed got stolen. Right, we already found out who stole it. It was never like that. We got a sign on the door. It's my, Nicole, GM. That's my, it's a policy to check people bags before they leave. Because the only thing that's not missing is food getting took too. It was never like over no weed. I never said that.
So you said food got took?
Yeah, but it's not, we not blaming nobody. It's a note back there I can show you.
He ain't said nothing about no food. He said y'all asked him about some weed.
No, not me. Personally.
He ain't gonna lie. Why would he lie?
Not me personally.
Well, who asked him? Because if some weed got took and he came home and told me that, that means there's some truth to what he's saying.
Right.
He said he came in. First off, let me explain something about Jaden. One thing about Jaden is he a man of God.
Right.
This young man go to church and he got to walk through sleet, snow, and hell. He ain't gonna take nobody with him.
Right.
I would beat him to death. His mama don't even smoke weed.
Right.
So when he came home and said his book bag got checked, somebody said somebody weed came up missing.
That happened over the weekend. We already found out who did it.
And then his book bag get checked because somebody weed came up missing.
Right.
I got a problem with that. So who checked him? Because he said you
I did
check
the bag. But it wasn't like I went in it or nothing.
But you checked his bag for some weed. He's a 16-year-old boy.
It's not for weed. It's policy from Nicole.
Y'all ain't never checked this bag before?
It just started when everything started getting
But he said you checked it for weed.
No, I promise you, I did not check it for no weed.
This is what my baby told me. He ain't been
I know, but I did not say nothing about
He said nothing about no food. Because I'm quite sure y'all know Jaden buys his food here.
Yeah.
And his mama got a refrigerator and freezer full of food at home. He said y'all checked his bag. Somebody checked his bag. He said you checked his bag for some weed.
It was not for no weed.
But some weed all of a sudden got stolen. See, let me tell you. See, it's gonna go further than here. I'm gonna pre-warn you now. You might got the general manager, but I know the top dog. I do her hair.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get in contact with her, but I'm going to the courts tomorrow. Because if y'all got some weed up in here that's missing, I'm quite sure that's against policy too.
Right.
So do your general manager know y'all have weed up in here?
Nicole.
So Nicole knows it's weed up in here. You know it's weed up in here. Then y'all check my 16-year-old son bag.
We wasn't checking for weed.
But how he know anything about some weed?
Because
he said they asked him about it.
Yeah, that's not me. That's Rebecca who asked him. My name is Tahira.
Okay.
Rebecca just left. No, that was not. No, Tahira did not say
that.
He said
you opened up his bag to check.
No, Brianna was like, let me see your bag, and then I said, yeah, because it is possibly it's a note back there. I looked and I didn't go inside.
What's so sad is he's so shook up because he's such a timid kid. My baby jaws have been broke here. My baby got jumped on several times for just being a good kid. He don't even want to come back to work. He don't even want to come back to work because somebody asked him about some weed, and that's unfair to him. So I came up here just to tell y'all, whatever y'all got going on up here, it's gonna be wide open. Because I got a 6-year-old son, first job, enjoy working, break his ass to come get this $7.50 an hour. And then for him to leave, to say somebody checked his bag about some damn weed, that's wrong. That's foul. And when you get old enough to have some kids, you gonna understand, because he don't gotta work. His mama tells him that every day. He don't gotta work. He want to work because he want to be a growing young man of society. And today that was taken. He's 16. Y'all shouldn't even check this bag if y'all knew you know he ain't got no weed. This little boy go to church and I'm quite sure he let it be known. He's a church boy. He wouldn't have took nobody weed and then for y'all to have pounds of weed up in here? No, but somebody asked him when he came in. Yeah. And then he said, somebody asked him, did he take some weed?
I did not.
That's out of order for Wendy's. Wendy's supposed to be selling burgers, baked potatoes. Not weed. Right. Come on now, how you think the top dog and the general manager named Nicole and she know? All right. You have a good night, babe.